ranges of the ankle in the client. We have dorsiflexion, bringing the toes up towards the shin. We also have plantar flexion, pointing the toes, eversion of the foot, and inversion of the foot. When going through these ranges of motion, a common thing to look out for is compensation patterns that the client might choose to utilize while moving through a range of motion. So for instance, if we ask the client to move into dorsiflexion by bringing the toes up towards the shin, we want to make sure that they're activating through the front part of the shin and that they're not choosing to engage other things. We'll look upstream and downstream all throughout the body just to make sure they don't do anything like grip the hands, tighten up the jaw, whatever the case may be. So I'm going to ask the client, go ahead and draw your foot up into dorsiflexion. Very good. Right there, nice and solid, no compensation patterns. I'm just going to have you slowly point the toes down towards me into plantar flexion. Good, same thing. No sort of compensation pattern occurs. The plantar flexion was nice and smooth along the joint line. I'm going to have you turn the toes out, everting the foot, so go ahead and gently turn out. And I watch when the client turns out. There's a slight compensation, which is pretty common. The femur internally rotates. The other compensation pattern that can typically occur for the client is external rotation of the femur, turning the foot out. When this happens, it just gives us an idea that there's a little bit of smudging going on in cortical imaging and the maps in the brain. So it's something to kind of put in the back of your pocket, make a note of it, and then move on. Now we're going to ask the client for the last range of motion, inverting the toes, so turning the toes up towards the nose. So I'm just going to have you turn the toes in. Good, and relax. And what we saw here, different compensation pattern, a client chose to externally rotate the femur. Same thing, put it in your back pocket, address it later.